Hey there, before the video starts, are you looking to get your account reviewed? If so, it's real simple. All you gotta do is head to the IdleOn toolbox, click on the Data tab, scroll down to Profile Management, go ahead and copy that link provided, and make sure you hit Upload My Profile. Once you see the green check mark, you're good to go. Then just drop by our Discord, the Vault, go ahead and scroll on down to the IdleOn Account Reviews text channel. You can go ahead and drop your link there with a little blurb on what you'd like us to focus on, and we're happy to get to you when we can. And now, enjoy the video. What is up, YouTube? Will here, back again with another IdleOn account review, this time for VisualEcho, who's looking for some guidance in what direction to be working towards. I can tell you right now, we've definitely got some work to do. So, if we're just looking at notifications across the board here, starting off, star signs. So you need to sign your star signs. You are missing out on free bonuses. If you're like, well, I've got everything infinite, that's great. If your plan is to juice prints or do things like that, you can easily, like, you're missing out on bonuses from your star signs doublers, from the chips and lab. So it is a highly recommended thing that you at least get them up and running. In terms of card sets, so you have to fix 2 of your card sets, so fix 2 of your equipped card sets. Your PO box is not too shabby. Looks like you've got your DB doing cooking, which is fine, but you need to equip your Deathbringer with TranQi style for Divinity. You do want to keep that Divinity XP rolling for sure. You have been doing your mini bosses, that looks good there, but I think we really need to dig into this proper. So now that looking at equipment, I want to look at obols. Pop. Okay, love to see it. So your obols are looking good in that regard. Take a look at your prayers. You're not running skilled Dimwit. So, can I ask why you are not running skilled Dimwit at all? Like, what's your reasoning behind that? I know you're not actively doing anything, prints-wise, but skilled Dimwit is still a massive boon if you need to temporarily grab a print, you know, use a 1-hour candy, or anything of that matter. Skilled Dimwit is a huge boon. So I would recommend equip skilled Dimwit on everyone. I need to check as well as part of your prayers here. We're just going to kind of jump ahead just for the sake of knowledge base. Yeah, another case right here. So you have 5% AFK gain rate and you're not assigning it to anybody. I know the carry capacity is like, oh, well, that fucking sucks. You do have the options to do storage, you know what I mean? It's not as it was before. I think I just got that Brigadier. Yeah, then you need to get Zerg Rush and everybody as well. And Zerg Rush on everyone. You want to juice your AFK gain rate 100%. So, prayers aside, let's take a look at Post Office. Ooh, holy fuck. What the fuck are you investing in Myriad Crate for? This is the quote-unquote infinite box. Why are you passing up stuff like your trapping modifiers, your multi-kill rate per tier? Yeah, but it's so minimal it's not funny because it's base. And let's put it this way. You're giving up drop rate and crystal mob spawn chance. You're giving up multi-kill per tier and cash along with print size. You're not doing anything for your worship efficiency, which will help your TD. You're not boosting any of your traps. I mean, you have Divine Box, so Divinity XP you're going to need in the long run if you're going to be pushing for God rank. Myriad Crate's the last fucking source. You level everything before you even consider putting anything in a Myriad Crate. Everything is maxed before you go even touching it. Yeah, case in point, like, look at it this way. So you've got your elemental sorcerer here. He doesn't even have a full chopping box, so he's not even getting the full effects of chopping efficiency and chopping AFK gain. You know? You didn't give him damage, so he's not getting total damage. He's not getting a multi-kill rate per tier, which is huge for ESs. You know? Like, you kind of fumbled the bag on your PO boxes, but you're not, like, completely screwed. It's just a matter of you need to go back and literally buy all of them. Literally all of them. You put everything in Myriad Crate when everything else is maxed. So you need to refocus. Focus your PO box setup away from Myriad. Let's take a look at equipment. Godshard, Divine, Marble Glass, and Marble Glass. Kind of just done what I saw highlighting YouTube Shorts here and there. Okay. You are running golden food, which is good, but I will keep it 100% with you. You're kind of fumbling with the bag here. So I see you're at least working on Godshard tools. I definitely want you to get Godshard tools on everyone. Literally everyone. So I see you're working on it, but you do need to get Godshard tools on everybody for sure. Is there a reason why you're using Marble Glass over Godshard? Is it just because you haven't built it? Is the working theory? I mean, you've at least got an Emperor set, so I know what you're doing there. Haven't built it. Okay. Definitely want to recommend get Godshard armor on everyone. Lack of materials? Okay. In terms of your big three, which is your skulls, your traps, and your splicers, I'm going to be completely honest, they're horrendous. You're not even getting splicers on any of your guys, like fully. Even these minuscule stats do matter in the end game, like every single percent, every single value, every single input. Like, you could be looking at way more potential stats as a baseline comparative to guys who don't have it. So, first things first, I want you to upgrade what I call the big three, which is your traps, your splicers, and your skulls. Your skulls are not too bad, but they definitely could be improved. Your traps are genuinely horrendous. There's a few good ones, but overall, like, they're well under where they should be. And, I mean, for God's sake, you don't even have splicers in all your guys, so definitely need to work on that regard. But overall, I'd love to see you using golden food. I do recommend, if you're going to be running golden food, make sure you're running cheeses on all your guys. The reason for being running cheese is simply this modifier here. Claiming AFK gains levels up shrines % faster. So the optimal way to do it is you're going to drop cheeses in each one of your folks' inventory. So they're all getting the added benefit. It's like here, another example. You're pushing cheese here, but this guy, no cheese. This guy, no cheese. This guy, no cheese. No cheese. No cheese. You're missing out on a lot of shrine gain here. So I want you to equip golden cheese on everyone. Let's take a look at your account proper. Oh boy. Okay, so you definitely need to do some onyxing and some just general statue farming. So I want you to onyx your remaining statues, and I want you to farm your statue levels, because right now, on statue farm currently, beautiful. Yeah, as it sits, like, this is ridiculously low for what it should be. Like, well below what it should be. You could be doing way better if you had just invest some more time in here, okay? Let's take a look at your constellations. Your 296 out of 229. You never touched the constellation on the first map of the game on 4 characters? Seriously? Oh boy. Another one, just need to touch it. AFK a little bit, AFK a little bit. Like, I think you're literally done with most of it. Like, this is just gonna take time. This is just making sure you're doing it on a reset. Yeah, you need to finish up your remaining constellations. For sure. For sure. Vault-wise, your vault looked good. You invested it all up. Beautiful. Love to see it. Let's take a look at your apocalypses on your DB here. You've done pretty much all your zowing. You've done most of your chowing and super chowing, but obviously you've still got World 6, Rift, and some shenanigans ones, and you've only wowed 5 times. You're missing so much golden food effect, for sure. So I want you to... pardon me. I want you to chow and super chow and wow with your DB for Apocalypse bonuses, please. Grimoire-wise, where are you at? So you're at 3k. So you're still 4 away from Skull of Major Damage, which is a huge bonus. And obviously getting Skull of Major Talents is fantastic, and if you even go further beyond, it's great. But overall, though, like, fantastic modifiers here, and you're pushing it out. So just make sure you don't neglect your DB's Grimoire. Windwalker-wise, Abomination, so you're in World 5. Okay, what about your medals? Missing medals from World 3 by the looks of it, and World 5 still needs some, which is fine. Medals from Galunko, Baba Yaga, didn't get one from Red Mushrooms as well. Looks like you also need to do Coliseum chests also. I mean, even the event bosses you need to get running. So, I think overall you definitely need to farm out some more of your medals. The museum chest one, or the Coliseum chest ones are a bit of a pain in the ass, but if with a half decent top of the morning count, you can basically crack them out in no time. Just add it to your daily rotation and you're fine. So, I want you to farm out your medals on your Windwalker. Tesseract is new, so I won't reference it at the moment. Everybody's still kind of figuring it out. Anvil being claimed. Love to see it. Forge. Chewing away. Upgrades. Bought. Beautiful. Bribes. Done. Stamps. Your stamps are at... I'm sorry, what? Hold on. Let me get this straight. You are in Godshard gear and you have 4k stamps with most of your stamps not, like, missing, including shit like your golden food stamp and your boost food stamp? Is this correct? I rush World 6? Holy shit, dude. I think this is the worst World 6 rush I've seen to fucking date. Oh my god. Yeah, you're getting slammed on this. I hate to be that guy, but you're getting slammed on this. So, for where you're at... Yeah, thanks, Vault. I want you to... I want you to push your stamp total to 12k. And I want you to unlock your remaining stamps. If you're like, well, how do I get XYZ stamp? All you got to do is go, oh, hey, how do I get the golden apple stamp? You go here, it'll link you to the wiki. You go to Mutton under the source, it'll break down. Oh, hey, look, you got the golden apple stamp and the Steve sword after I do this quest. So, no excuse to not knowing how to get them. Obviously, they're the ones that are unobtainable, and that's fine, but... I'm just Jesus, dude. Jesus. Yeah, and you need to bump the shit out of your crystalline stamp, like, significantly. This needs to be well and truly juiced if you're going to be doing any kind of statue farming. Owl, you're at 18, 75% drop rate. Love to see it. Alchemy-wise, you've been doing, actually, some of it, which is fairly good, but when I shut this on the threshold, it's still here. I think for a good start, I think 75% is going to be a good goal for you. So I want you to push your alchemy efficiency to 75%. I think that's a good start. Once you get your 75% baseline, obviously minus the final page alchemy shit that's like super fucking expensive. Just focusing on the first 4 pages. I want you to bump that up to 85%, and then you'll be really, really nice and juicy. Eventually you'll bump it to 90 and then 95 and so on and so forth, but at the moment, 75 is going to be your goal. I think that is fairly achievable for you. Vials, as we saw, yeah, you don't have any of the vials, basically, from World 5, mostly. Most of the shit from World 6 is still locked, like, this... Yeah, if you're telling me you want to do statue farming, why the fuck is your Skinny Zero Cow only giving you 46% of your modifier? You are potentially pissing away guaranteed double point chance for your statues if you just invested in this and actually getting 13th level stamps. Like, you have it here on the Visible Ink, but, like, why don't you have it for everybody else? I want you to unlock your remaining vials, and I want you to push all of your vials to level 13. A lot of this stuff is just mob drops. You can farm this out incredibly fast with a half-decent amount of drop rate. Stuff like diet or drinks, stuff like Skinny Zero Cal, hell, even stuff like mushroom soup or decent copper, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of the monster shit you can easily crack out. Same with a lot of the ores and a lot of the fucking wood farms. It is very easy to do so. I assume you have everything. Hold on. You have everything. So sigils is fine. Yeah, Peapod's going to be your hard focus here, which is beautiful. So yeah, just keep working on this. That's fine. Peapod's going to be your good sigil speed saver on that. Put 27 hours into Fractal. That's fine. Kilroy looks like you have been doing. Definitely make sure you're keeping up with your Kilroy. Definitely make sure to keep up your Kilroy. Let's take a look at your Kangaroo. Bonuses, your Mega Fish and I love to see it. Looks like you really love your clickers. What I'm seeing here, you really like your clickers, but not much else. Yeah, I am shocked that your prints are like this at the moment compared to, like, how piss poor your stamps are. Like, I guarantee you get your stamps in order, you're going to be hitting bills. Like, literally bills on your prints in no time flat. But overall, I'm liking the combo minus this. Like, if your goal is to do material prints, you click them while I played TFT one weekend. Oh, jeez. Yeah, if your goal is to do material prints or assault prints, you do it through your V-Man, and then you do it through your Windwalker, because they're terrible at it. So, I mean, just it's better yet to just swap this up for doing catching. Honest to God. So I want you, also, when you can, and this is just going to be dependent on good timing, I want you to reprint your prints on a good print week, for sure. Refinery, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, so you're just throwing the shit at the wall method, which is fine. Just significantly slower. Atom Collider looks like you're working on. It's beautiful. Equinox. Oh no. Oh no. Lab Fuse Enjoyer. Tisk. To be fair, yeah. What's your excuse? I would love to hear this one. What's the excuse for that? Come on now. That was put in because I didn't unlock the other upgrades. Sure, I can understand that mindset, but you've made your Equinox progression cost exponentially harder because you pissed away 10 levels into it and made the cost go larger, so gotta have to kind of bite the bullet on that one, I'm afraid. I didn't know it scaled. Yeah, it is a constant scaling value, so if you put in another level of, say, like Slow Roast Wiz, this will grow. So imagine where you could be if you did invest 10 levels in this. You would probably be looking at, I think it's like, what, 13, 14k, something like that, compared to 27k for cost. So you know now, but yeah, you'll kind of have to work on it. Don't worry about Food Lust. It's kind of a shitpost. Equinox Sigils is definitely good as well, but Yeah, don't worry about food lust, and if you somehow can get lava to reset your shit, yeah, laboratory fuse is just crap. But future knowledge. Alright, back with a homemade caprese salad and a roast beef sandwich. Ooh, you gonna share with the class, Mateen? I will take my hydrate here. Alright, let's see. Whoop, I lost my mic there for a minute. In terms of Goblin Gorefest, like doing your TD, like easily 200, 210, another 200, like you definitely need to push these waves out, but you did mention you're working on it, so that's good that you are, for sure, but you still need to push your light waves more. Yeah. That's the pushed figure. Once you invest more into your buildings here, getting more into your Poisonic Elder, your Kraken Cosplayer, your Porty Starter, then go back and keep pushing and pushing and pushing, because those are going to be your heavy carries. And just keep repeating. Keep investing, keep investing, keep investing, and keep re-going. So, best thing I could recommend. For you, yeah, get skilled in on everybody. You're currently pissing away 144% skill efficiency. You know what I mean? Obviously, you just got Zerg, so definitely invest heavily into Zerg. Really juice that AFK gain rate, but yeah, we've already touched up on this point. Traps-wise, this is fine. If this is what works for you, this is fine. Salt Lick, definitely need to finish out your Salt Lick. I want you to invest more resources into your Salt Lick. Get it done up and dusted for sure. It's super easy. It's a one and done. Get it out of the way, especially if you can get your increase on refinery speed. Like, holy shit, it will make a noticeable difference for you. You're going to blow through your refinery well past, you think. I mean, you have the Godshard armor. It's just you don't have the full set here, so obviously it's kind of nipping you in the ass. Same with the Emperor set, but if you can, I mean, fuck, these are insane bonuses. So work on those if you absolutely can. Drinking wise, how's your cooking looking? Trap skill requirement, yep, checks out. So 100's the max here. Oh, you're missing the Iron Burger. That's interesting. Do you have all your territories in breeding? No, you don't. Can't clear the last territory? Understandable. Yeah, there's a specific build you basically can build for it to do it, but it's rough. Also, you are not 200 waves, so you're missing out on a 1.4x total damage modifier for your breeding wise, so definitely to finish that out. So get 2 wave 200 in breeding arena. Is this the Risk of Rain 2 soundtrack? No, this is the Valhalla soundtrack. Lab-wise, you're doing the important stuff, you're doing the good work. Beautiful. Rift, done up and dusted. every day last week. Yeah, it's a complete shit show. Either you build for it and you're golden, or you'll just get kind of unlucky and get fucked. So I can understand that. Yep, Rift looks fine. Tome, top 25%. Okay, we don't use this really as a metric, but eventually we will be working on tome improvement. I mean, right here, Fury Relic not being quadrupled is insane. Trilobite not being quadrupled is the same. You don't have Whiz Lantern, so at this point I think you're going to be wanting to do your 2-hour claims on your sailing. So letting sailing AFK time occur up to 2. All but 2 of my boats are on Fury. Good, yeah. So at this point, just do 2-hour claims. 2-hour claims, 2-hour claims, 2-hour claims. Don't worry about some like the long term and trying to get that much higher percentile. Just shotgun it out, because at this point in sailing, you can basically force sailing to give you what you want rather than kind of sitting around and waiting for it. I want you to work on your 2-hour claiming to finish sailing. Divinity, you have all your gods unlocked, but they're leveled under, so you still need to finish Goat, Elephant, Flitter, Croc, and Badger. So you need to level your gods in Divinity. Take a look at gaming. How you looking on your gaming run? Done and dusted. Beautiful. Hole, you're at 15. Okay. Got everything unlocked there. Motherload is only at layer 13. You definitely need to push this out. Definitely push out your motherload. Den... Ooh, that leads me to believe there's some stuff that still needs to be worked on. Bravery is only at 10k hours. That's fine. Ideally, I'd say push Bravery to 24k when you can. Bellwise, looks like you did get the modifier from Study, but it is not as perfect as it should be. Harp is okay. Lamps, you're at 27 a day, but again, your opal cost is 8. So if you're getting 23 wishes a day right now, and your opal cost is 8, why don't you just buy an opal right now? You got 26 wishes in storage. That's another opal. That's more XP you can be giving to any one of your guys. You know, it's more or less a waste. It can sit as a currency, or it can actually use for something in Grand XP. Only 6 on Hive. You 100% need to push out your Hive. Grotto's at 9. Okay, Grotto's getting pushed out as well. Justice is horribly underleveled. Like 2k hours. Is that all? You could really afford to put some more AFK time in here for sure. Jars wise. Okay, you're working collectibles here. Okay. Evertree, low layer count. Wisdom, 2k hours. That's fine. I hate wisdom, so it's a whatever muffin, but the bonuses are definitely worthwhile for sure. Gambits. Anarchy points, okay. And then Temple, you're at layer 9. So yeah, just keep pushing your Temple out. Engineering. I mean, yeah, you just need to get the last of your stuff. So you're missing a loot amplifier. You're missing free total drop rate from Sanctum. You're reducing, you're missing out on the reduction of jar count for your jars. Bonuses wise, you've got the important one here. This is only 2 out of 4, so you're not getting the full effects of measurements, which is insane to me. So you'll definitely want to do that. It looks like you do have opals invested for sure, so that's good to see. Measurement wise, you do have everything. Perfect, yeah. Study, what are you working on right now? You're doing Harp. Harp is not a bad idea, but honest to God, getting Bell to 20 is way more beneficial than Harp. Like, seriously, it's going to be way more beneficial than Harp. For sure. Absolutely for sure. So I'm going to make a note here. I want you to heavily invest in your whole content for great bonuses. Alright, so Slab is kind of a whatever muffin. I just look at this whenever I can. It's not a big deal. Farming, on the other hand, kind of is a big deal. What's your deal here? So you kind of do what I do, or what I used to do, where you have your individual plots and you're kind of locking around the specialty that you need. Here's the thing. Let me take a look at your markets. Yeah, you're not taking full advantage of some of your bonuses. If your goal is to like really juice your speed of all things as well, What I would recommend is hard focus around the growth speed once for every crop you have 1,000 of. So rather than just kind of splitting over and over and over again between all these crops, just push everything. So one, you're getting the proc of 200 for crop evolution here, and two, you're getting the proc of 1,000 there. Also, welcome in, Ken. Thank you for the raid, my friend. Have a stream. So I definitely think you could refocus your farming for sure. Sneaking. Have you looked at a sneaking guide at all? Because I can tell you right now, you are doing this in a really, really inefficient way. Okay, so you notice how they use these values here where you get +% stealth and this? This is additive, okay? This is additive values. If you run Silk and Veil, which you can also get, if you run Silk and Veil in bead, it's multiplicative. So instead of getting 8 + 8 to get 16, you could get 8 × 8 for 64. So you want to run Silk and Veil in bead, take your 2 top lotus flowers, stick them on some fucking chump at the bottom, make him be your sacrificial anode, but everybody else should be running Silk and Veils. For sure. And it looks like you're up to 2. Okay, so that'll definitely help you out. But how you doing, Ken? How it goes? I'll make a note to fix your sneaking setup. Take a look at summoning, see where you're at for battles wise. You're endless 75, sucking glass cannon, okay. Beanstalk. Could do this now, could do this now, could do this now. Could farm this out now, could farm this out now. This is easy to farm out. I mean, could make the, like, you 100% need to invest in your beanstalk. Way more. Gotta share before I go hang out at friend's house. All good. Enjoy your hangout and have a good time, Ken. So you need to invest more time in golden food in beanstalk. He's an M2, he should farm gemstones. That's true, it's not a bad idea to do it, but in general, he doesn't have any of the... He doesn't have high-level Silken Veils, so if he tries to push through, 3, 4, and 5, he's just gonna get whacked immediately. You know what I mean? It's better to at least have the equipment and then kind of specialize later. You're gonna be doing independent farming. Emperor's fine. You're up to 38 here, so let's take a look. You're missing... Okay, so this is 1 star, so you're missing 8% shopping away gains for this being under-leveled. You're missing out on 10% catching XP for being under-leveled. Yeah, no, your cards are completely cooked. You are leaving so much growth on the table right now, especially from your resource cards, so I want you to push all your resource cards to a 5-star, like, ASAP. And yes, that also includes doing your World 6 shit, because every single bonus matters. 100%, okay? Now, that being said, Visual, do you have any kind of questions from me? Anything in particular you'd like me to take a look at? As for you folks over at YouTube, if you'd like to get your account review, you can check us out. We're live over on twitch.tv during the week. We're happy to give you an account review whenever we can. We've got a channel set up in the Discord where we've got the queue for who's getting the next review. Go ahead and check it out. Link in the description below. If you want to get your account in that queue, all you got to do is submit a published link of your account toolbox and a little blurb on what you'd like, and we're happy to provide. Until next time, folks, we will see you in the next account review.